Hey, welcome back to Folkwise Live, and we have a very special guest who is with us right now. We're going to introduce the guest right away. Daisy, you ready to introduce our guest?
Yeah.
Cool. We have with us IU Folklore graduate, current PhD student at IUPUI, a folklore minor, and philanthropy, getting your PhD in philanthropy. We have Megan Hillier-Geisler. Megan, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Oh, it's I'm always feeling good because it's Tuesday.
Yeah,
And
it's awesome. The chat's going wild. Everybody's throwing subs around.
I think Flexitron called me a troglodyte. We almost have an opening show hype train. I mean, it's fine. I don't leave my cave. I've just set up a webcam in my cave so people can see me again. I don't take offense to it. I had a question right at the gate I wanted to ask. Nope. The hype train has derailed me. So let's keep the hype train running on the tracks, and then
you were so hyped that I didn't get an opportunity to make my joke about longtime listener, first time caller.
Damn it! That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, let's start again. Megan, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I feel like when Folkwise got at Instagram, you were like one of the first people to follow.
Yeah, I have no life. That.
Again, I set up a webcam because I don't leave the cave anymore.
I remember looking at the Instagram being like, this one person keeps sharing every time we do a new Monday post in their story, and it's so cool and flattering, and I'm glad that somebody's reading this.
And this one person is a folklorist too.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone who sees my Instagram stories are like, I know you're trying to tell me something, but I don't think it's in English. I don't know what you're saying to me.
Hell yeah. Megan, tell us about the game that you have picked for us this week, or why you picked the game this week.
Yeah, I just really thought you guys were having a little bit too much fun, and maybe we should bring this down a notch. No, so I, in my former life, before I went back to do my PhD, I worked for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals as a director of innovation there, and the best thing I got to do, well, one of the best, I got to do a lot of really wonderful things. But one of the best things I got to do when I was there was work on Extra Life, which is a really large gaming fundraiser. It started, I think 2005 was the first year. And I used to work very closely with the guy who founded it, Jeremy Adams.
Oh, cool.
And so we really just built this whole thing up. And in that process, we got to know a lot of people, and I shouldn't say we, he did so much to build it up. But we got to know a lot of people and see a lot of really cool things happening. And it's such a wonderful giving community that when cool stuff happened, if we missed it, there were always people sending something along, right?
Yeah.
And this game is, I believe, designed by a guy who is a game designer, and his child was diagnosed with cancer.
Yep.
And so through this game, I think they were trying to fundraise with it, and I'm not sure how well that went. But it also seems to be part like therapy and part helping people understand what the process of having a sick kid or spending a lot of time in a hospital or in these kinds of situations may be like. So as somebody who studies philanthropy, it seems like a really cool perspective when we talk about communities and communication and understanding and empathy and just a lot of the fun stuff that we look at in philanthropic studies.
Yeah, we're just going to jump right into this. Bread on the water. Isn't this a song? I feel like this is a song.
Smoke on the water?
Smoke on the water.
I know, but I just wanted to be bread on the water.
My mouse.
Yeah, you just really want to sing about feeding ducks on a sunny Sunday afternoon.
I don't want to actually enter
bread
the game.
on the water.
I know. Let's just leave it
serious,
here.
guys.
Let's leave it here. Oh, look at this duck. Very good. Dom, what kind of duck is this? For the chat, for people who
It's a
know.
mallard, but also I've lost my mouse.
Oh.
It's not a mouse, it's a duck.
No. I mean, I can't control stuff anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, good job, somebody.
Quack.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, having fun. What is this? If I click on it, where will it take me? Oh, site can't be reached for We Are
Here
Duck.
we go, Joel. Here's a piece. Okay, now you throw.
Joel's almost 5, right?
We are duck.
Yeah. But he can't talk.
Oh, there.
It's true.
Look.
Yeah. We all can talk.
Yeah, I know.
Why
Oh.
can't Joel?
Well,
I'm
There are
already gonna
captions.
cry.
Joel got
Oh, I'm
sick
already
right
about to weep.
when-
I'm already. I know. I'm like, we are duck.
I can't believe I said there are no captions, and the captions are actually beautiful.
It just like
Yeah. They're actually really good.
I think Joel will read.
Yeah, I think Joel will read eventually.
Oh, I think, of course. He's just the way. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Just with Fang saying this is like being trapped in a memory. That's a very good comment.
ooh.
He's a
Yeah.
Yep, he's a boy baby. That's just about right.
Bubbly like
You know,
soda
there's
is
lots of things
concerned
Joel
that
isn't
it's
good
too
at,
much
but
bread
there's
for
some things
duck.
he is good at.
I know.
What is he
I
good
the
at?
what you're the thing
Eating
the thing you're supposed to do now is give frozen peas or lettuce to ducks.
You are good at making
That is
them
quite a
way.
bit of
I
bread.
had
Tom, are
pea,
you throwing all this bread?
Yeah.
I had pea salad for dinner.
Okay.
I had a nice. I had my salad I made on Easter, like a pea salad with truffle oil, pesto.
I am looking at the #1 most reliable source in the world, Wikipedia.
Yes.
And
You say that,
So-
but we're folklorists. We're folklorists.
I
We
know,
like
it
we
totally
like
is.
strangers being in charge of things.
In cups, bathtubs,
that's
and the
super
warm, wet
accurate.
tongues
That's
and the cool
again
fur.
how I feel
dogs.
about philanthropy. Let other people be in charge.
Give you the sweet was of daily affection.
So this game is supposedly based on
Bye-byes.
their
And blow
experience, and they're like trying to retell the
Yeah.
experience in a way more
Always more.
like immersive way.
Yeah.
But so this was their third child, Joel, and he was diagnosed with atypical teratoid rhabdoid tumor with an
Oh.
yeah. So they only gave him about 4 months to live.
Are we WASDing it? What are we... I see how this game. I see how it controls. They gave him how many months? How many months to live? 5?
They 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's 5 years old in the start of this game.
Wow.
Yeah. So
We are
he-
dad. Yes, that is correct.
So he apparently lived to be 5 years old, despite that initial prognosis.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is
So
a very
he
beautiful
was-
game. It feels a lot like
Pain.
Memories.
Not a word for it.
Death
Yeah, and
Wars. Go ahead.
What
What
this
is
is
hope
saying is that Joel's
without a word
condition
for it?
left him really mentally underdeveloped
Who is
and
God?
unable to speak.
Hmm.
And so
What is
it seems like this
joy?
might be, I don't know, trying to recreate. Like, I heard that kid saying he's giving him too much, or like, he can't talk.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Who am I to him?
It might have to do with Joel being underdeveloped as a part of his condition.
Interesting.
I'm already gonna cry.
I know. Death Loris in the chat already says it's a personal experience narrative.
It really is.
Oh
it
my
really
God,
is.
It really is.
Which is like, for those who don't know, a thing that folklorists study about. It's self-explanatory. A thing that you describe about yourself. It's the individual describing an experience that they had, and that's undervalued in a lot of academic disciplines because it's not quantitative data, right? But that experience that individual shares is really important and valuable for understanding something. And so this is a cool. Oh my gosh. Aw,
Who's that?
this is so cute.
I was telling Caleb that Joel's doing really well.
As a person who's not a parent, me,
He's been
This,
very
yeah, I wanted to be clear. I wasn't like gonna ask you something or ask you Dawn something or like I don't know. But I should be clear. I was talking about myself. Like, this reminds
Oh,
me.
yeah.
This like, I don't know how to describe it, but this like fuzzy atmospheric feeling does feel like the memories I had when I was a kid on playgrounds.
Who's that?
Like, it's not super vivid
Let's
to
tell
me
Caleb
anymore,
that
but
Joel's
this
doing
like
really well.
fuzziness and like echoey voices, like
Yeah.
like that is totally
been
putting me in a
very
place
useful all
of
afternoon.
memory.
As
Aw.
That is a dog.
there's immaculate. As an uncle, there are some immaculate vibes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, as any caregiver of kids, probably. Yeah.
Aw, buddy.
So, is there a goal right now, or are we just to watch and kind of follow? So to go to, we'll go to the light, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Hey, babe,
are
just
we
ended
gonna
at the
get the
doctor.
call?
Now they think that maybe he's throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So they gave me a medication and we can give it to Joel, and they said we have to give it at least 3 full days. But that if he's still throwing up after that, then we can come back. And I mentioned the head tilt thing again, even though they keep saying it's not related, but you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So
Wow, why is
Yes.
that
Ma-
so
Yes, please try.
exact?
Mandolin, we are.
Tell me more about it when you get home.
Mandolin, we are we are the man on the bench. That's us.
Yeah.
We are
When-
dad.
When I was working with this community, a lot of times it's almost like the personal experience narratives of this particular kind of trauma are almost like a memorat, right? Like
Yeah.
they remember so many details and just like everything about that moment.
Oh God. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Did you see that shadow?
Oh, yeah. Aw. T Papa 56 in the chat says, "Chat can judge me all they want. If one of my sons becomes terminally ill and dies, I'm lying to the other one and telling him that he's Spider-Man now or something."
Aww.
That's good.
Oh hey, Ozone, what's up?
Hey, Ozone. Uh-oh. Oh
We
my
good?
God.
Are we good?
Wait, what happened? Are we good? We gotta do, you gotta hand scan? You gotta do something to the baby? You did something.
That was so panic-inducing in real life.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
So, if you were holding your kid in a hospital room and the machine starts beeping at you and you don't know what it's doing,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Having Fung says, it's really cool how visually, spatially, there's the creation of a synoptic narrative in parts of this game.
Yeah. I like the word synoptic. It's the perfect word for what's going on.
Yeah. Death Laura says that because death has been medicalized, dying is often recontextualized as illness, and so some of the ways that we talk about it could be really similar. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh.
yeah, I think there's also something really interesting about how we use ghosts and other things to like deal with loss, and how. Like I have a friend who is also doing a folklore minor, but she's in gender studies, and a project that she was working on, I don't know if it's her dissertation or what, but she was looking at older women who see their dead partners, like after their partners have passed away.
Yeah.
And so she's looking at it as this phenomena that seems to be pretty common, but nobody's talking about it. And so she was trying to collect all of these stories and in a gender perspective, kind of put forward and say like, no, lots of women are experiencing this. This is something they should be open and talking about, because we've almost kind of taken that away.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Diane Goldstein, I will never forget this
Oh my god.
film I saw.
I do not understand how the controls work.
Oh, that's maybe part of the point.
Yeah. Hey.
I will never forget in this bioethics class I took in high school, which was interesting that we even had that class. I watched a film that featured like I forget what the whole documentary is called, but it's very famous. But it's about partners who are dying of AIDS in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget like this one scene where there was a very like a long-term couple and one of the partners was dying in a hospital bed, and like they just started to sing to them as they like stumbled upon their partner who had died of AIDS, and like that. And I'm thinking of Diane Goldstein because she wrote the book Once Upon a Virus, which is all about the AIDS crisis and the stories that people were telling about AIDS crisis that led to the death of many people because of misinformation. And it was just,
what did she call herself, a folklore pathologist? Or like, I know she had like adjunct status with a medical school.
yeah. I'm not, Dom, do you know what she called herself? I know that there's other medical folklorists,
she always says do good work and call yourself a folklorist, so I assume she calls herself a folklorist.
Yeah.
Also, good catch in the chat,
cool
Mandolin, for pointing out that I was failing to avoid cancer cells in that nightmare.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Also, animal therapy, another really amazing thing that happens at children's hospitals. Some of the coolest animals I've met in my entire life were at hospitals.
Death Loris says that you, Megan, and Death Loris, Caitlin, have to hang out and be friends at the American Folklore Society conference because of Death Loris' relationship to death and folklore, and that y'all have to hang out because it's like so fascinating.
Absolutely.
Please, you guys don't know how many times I've told Dom and Daisy, I was like, networking in a pandemic, is this how it happens? Like,
you end up on a Twitch stream, and this is how it happens.
Yeah.
You just repost some meme.
Animal Crossing. Yeah.
You got a bunch of drinking buddies at the next conference.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for this.
I'm not ready for this.
I want to talk about philanthropy, but like,
especially because the
I'm
window
so
keeps
enwrapped.
I'm not a gamer, so I'm like not aware of how similar or dissimilar this is from other
games.
Yeah, well, yeah, not even from what you guys typically play here, but other games. I mean, is this? I assume it's pretty slow paced.
It is slow, I think, for a game. But I don't know. Like, there's so many different. Oh my god, no. Maybe we should. I don't know. I changed my thought. Maybe we should speedrun the game.
I'm trying. I keep paying attention to the stream to make sure it looks fine because it is going nuts on my computer. The window keeps closing for some reason.
Oh, interesting.
But it's neither here nor there.
None of us are hitting on anything new. Apparently in 2017 this game won the South by Southwest Gaming Award for excellence in, it was only nominated, but for excellence in narrative.
If you wanted to preheat the oven starting at about 30 minutes,
well, and
that would
that's
work,
I mean
throw
with
in that lasagna.
with a lot of, I guess I'll say like indie games like this or smaller game companies, there is a lot of
I guess maybe you don't. That
like I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like watching indie films. There's just a different flavor to it.
There's a vibe.
Yeah, that's very like intentional, and you can tell that the community who put it together put so much thought into telling a very particular type of story, and I think that that's true for bigger games too. They just have way more money, so sometimes I think that all the members' heart is less in it or something. I'm not totally sure, but what the distinction might be. But everybody who works on a smaller game's heart is like really in it because of all the time and energy they're putting into it for a much smaller amount of money.
Sure.
And so I do like also that it makes you pace in that loop, because I can't imagine how many hours that family spent pacing
my
in that
God.
same
gosh.
hospital loop because the kid's in the same room. Oh my gosh.
So lots of hospitals try to create spaces where you can disconnect. Over the past few decades, there has been, and I assume this is probably the case in adult hospitals too, that there's been a lot of building of outdoor spaces or common entertainment kind of spaces. But yeah, one thing that a lot of people don't know is that even adults who have special childhood illnesses, even into adulthood, may continue treatment at their children's hospital. So,
Oh, interesting.
like, Children's Miracle Network hospitals does radiothons in a lot of different cities, and by a weird coincidence, a woman who had been a radio host for a long time ended up having a very rare form of cancer as an adult and was treated at their children's hospital.
This is my favorite game. Do you want to see? Watch out, started.
You guys, if this is real life audio, I'm broken.
I know.
Oh, I hope. Oh my god. Oh, I hope it's. I will be. Yeah.
Not a scary lion.
Oh,
So loud.
not a scary
I
lion.
can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me
Those
roar.
are really loud.
Yes.
Why? Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears.
Oh my gosh. This is such an interesting use of space, or like designing space within a video game, and thinking about like the actual space of the hospital, and but also from like different rooms in the hospital and how they're
The temple of man, you know, that room that's in every
yeah
in every hospital.
Yeah, and this is, I guess I'm just thinking about that kind of element of how people come to learn how to use different spaces, you know, like, and who tells you how to use space and what specific spaces are designated for what, and like nothing else. This is really cool. It's like a little, it's like a little carousel. That's really cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's like coming to life through the stars?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Tom, are you having to control anything right now?
Yes, I'm controlling where he goes, who he rides, and when you hover on him long enough, the constellation starts appearing. Yeah. Oh, flipping is me clicking.
Oh, okay.
Cute. Oh.
What?
You can also just float, I guess. This is very cute. And I like the music too. Aww.
That I read about this game is that they did try to fundraise with it, and it ended up not being a very successful fundraiser because many people did this, where they would play it through
And they'd be like,
and they would be on a platform and they would be sharing it with people, so other people didn't go buy the game.
Sure.
oh, interesting.
And so
yeah.
I thought it was interesting that when you were like, this was not meant to be streamed, because it really, I think it by design was supposed to be a pretty individual.
It's such an intimate experience that I just want to have in a dark room with my headphones on, and everyone is watching me have emotions.
It's so
Everyone is watching me have emotion.
Well, and it's not only that, like, it's such a private, like, the displaying like your memories and trying to convey the very intimate feelings that you experienced in a way that's interactive. Oh, this is like,
and I mean, think about
but fascinating. Yeah,
the depth of generosity of these parents who were able to take this experience and make it into something shareable.
This terrible routine.
well, and shareable and
Watching
like
them.
relatable.
Waiting
Like,
for you
so
to
not
wake.
only I guess
hoping
that's
we'll
an interesting
never
question.
remember
Like, who do you
these
think the
days of
audience of this
illness
game
and
is?
treatment.
What do you mean?
That is a great
Humans?
question.
People
No,
with two eyes and a heart?
Prints on the wall.
No,
You'll be
well,
annoyed
yeah,
that we all
obviously
think of you
that,
as
but like,
some
is
big
it parents
miracle.
who have kids who also have
Cancer will be such
cancer,
a
or is
small
it
part
like
of all you could grow
people
to be.
who have
You will
no
tire of
relationship
hearing about
to
it.
this
You won't want to see
space?
the
Like,
cards
is
and
it
notes I
designed
saved.
for
And I won't mind at all.
comfort and
I'll hold
relatability
the
and the
memories of this
community to
hard
like
day. You
feel
just leave
recognized,
it
or
behind.
is it for people who've never experienced what it's like to have a terminally ill child?
Yeah, because
Or
I'm feeling the opposite of comfort. I'm feeling butterflies in my stomach and just I feel like just compassion. You know what I mean? All I want
yeah.
is to just hold my niece. That's all I
Oh
want to
my
do right
gosh.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking a little bit more, I've got a chunky paragraph to read.
Okay.
So the two parents were very religious, probably are still very. And it says, while at church, Ryan came up with the idea for that dragon cancer during the reflection on the past few years, specifically recalling one night at the hospital where he was trying to stop Joel from crying, but anything he did seemed to make his crying worse. Only after he sat down and prayed to God did Joel stop crying. Ryan recalled how that reminded him of a video game with subverted game mechanics. He wanted to relay his experiences of raising Joel to a larger audience and felt that an interactive video game would be a better medium to express a message of grace. Ryan stated that with video games you can create this world and ask the player to live in it and love what you've created. The name of the game is taken from a story that the Greens had told their sons about Joel's illness, through the allegory of how Joel was a brave knight fighting a dragon named Cancer.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I mean, I kind of figured that the title had to be a metaphor for that, or an analogy that that cancer is a dragon.
We're talking about, I see in the chat people talking about memorialization. Yeah. That's how I feel like everything in this game is so specific. Yes. Everything in this game is like so deliberate and specific that it has to be like pulled from real life, right? Like it has to be a way of memorializing the people who wrote cards and those real handprints on the wall, etc.
Yeah.
No, don't want to read it.
Very fair.
Pet stream later. Pet stream after this. We're gonna have a good. We're gonna cry from joy later. Yeah. We're gonna get it all out now.
Just imagine working for a
charity
like this for 8 years.
Oh my God.
I just cried daily.
Oh. The memorialization is a cool point when we think about folklore too, because there's so many ways, just like greeting cards in a way that, or little drawings that kids make, or little things like that we kind of use as memorialization anyway, that would also qualify as something like folklore. The different ways that we choose to memorialize. This is a particularly unique way of memorialization because not everybody has the skills or resources to create a video game narrative version of that. But I mean, greeting cards are like a whole aspect of this, not as you can see, not just from the family members or the other members of the community, but like the kids. There's just so for different occasions, like everything's an occasion when you have a child that's gonna die of cancer. And thinking about like maybe that's a lesson to us in our own lives too, right? Like thinking about what counts as an occasion, like celebrate everything, chat. Celebrate everything all the time. Oh my God.
See, this is someone go on Twitter. Someone go on Twitter and like look at this real This real ass hashtag that has to exist.
Yeah, and
You guys, I wonder if they did find these at the children's hospital.
Oh my god, is my character crying?
oh,
Okay, sorry, Megan. What?
No, so there was definitely a Kickstarter campaign as I'm like sobbing and wiping away tears.
Yeah.
So they had run out of funding and they did a Kickstarter campaign, and it raised more than $100,000 from over 3,700 backers. Several funders shared with the Greens their own photos and stories.
Yeah. That's I think that's what's making me the saddest, that this is all this is real life. The video games video games are real life, but this has managed to be real life.
and that's what I was thinking about with like the community memorialization and like
Yeah.
who the audience is. It's like the audience is all of these people who've been part of this community who have lost loved ones. Like it's a personal experience narrative, but it's not, right? It's all the experiences. It's everybody gets a little piece of that.
Oh, what is generalized experience narrative? There's a term for that, right?
Yeah.
I saw a paper about that, right? Is there a paper about that I saw? Did it get written up in a journal recently?
Not that I also saw, but wow, just so you all know, we are losing people watching us because I think this is so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I just wanted to say thanks whoever's still here sticking with us watching this, because this is a really
Pet stream will be here later. Pet stream will be here later, I swear.
We swear, so many fur babies. Wow.
So, are they making you read a lot of these cards?
I don't have to. Oh my, Ruth Hazelton, thank you for the follow. I am sorry I couldn't have come during a happier stream. Oh my god. No, it's not. Here's the thing, Megan. It's not making me do anything. It's not making me do anything, but I would feel like if a family didn't see me read their cyan card, then they would know. You know what I mean? Like, Bob would know if I didn't read this. Somehow Bob knows.
But
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Rewind.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. Has had a recurrence.
No.
No.
Size matters. If I know how big it is, I can face it.
No.
Size it up.
It's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important.
Okay.
Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed.
Oh god.
This is a tragedy.
When you think you know and you don't know. Oh my gosh.
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've imagined it a lot, but not like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
It's only
I
a
thought
matter
I
of
would
time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
several patients.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I thought
chemotherapy
I'd shake
we
or
have.
wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy.
Guess
that we
this
know
is
is resistant
shock.
to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this.
Oh my
It's a
god.
tragedy. I know he says that every time.
Oh.
He's crying a little.
Oh.
I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Oh my god, no.
Chat, send puppies or something.
Oh my god.
I know
We're
you have
very
puppy
good
emotes.
at end of life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Pet stream after this, I swear.
Oh my god.
There you go, masking symptoms.
Oh,
Making illness
yeah.
or making death part of the illness.
Okay,
Yeah.
I said fatal.
New guy neighbor,
I
yeah.
said
Well,
not curative.
we're
I said the
a
word
variety
definite.
stream.
I can
Yeah.
totally understand though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are
We're-
different now.
New guy neighbor, after this, everyone's showing off their pets. So
Yeah.
just wait,
Don't
just
worry.
wait.
New guy neighbor,
We
it's
should wrap
my
this up
fault.
soon.
I'm the guest. And I
All the
picked the
details.
cake.
No, this is actually
Come back next Tuesday.
This is so good, and it's so important to talk about and to
Well, the
and to
radiation
think
could probably
about
kill the tumor
even on
we
a
see
stream
now,
like this, because
which would
games
prevent
like
it
this
from
get
causing any
underplayed
symptoms.
and they do something
But it would
so
not keep more
important
tumors from
for
developing.
us
Because
and
we
for
know if it
thinking
spread
about
here, it'll
folklore.
spread
Oh
other
my god,
places
it's
too.
filling with water.
Oh my god, it's filling with. I'm drowning with grief. I am drowning with grief.
Oh my god.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
Oh god.
No, nothing will really buy us any time.
Oh my
It
god.
just can make the time you have left more comfortable.
Oh,
So we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider.
gosh. What would
I'm
you
so
even
sorry.
do that weekend?
I don't
Come
know.
back in
And
Monday?
you have 2 other kids.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
I mean, if the kid is in the room, is he
In the movie, I'd be
aware
kicking
enough
things
to
and
know what's
throwing
being
chairs through
said?
windows.
Yeah.
And he would be sobbing and back against the wall, slowly falling.
Oh, the lighthouse is gone. Good touch.
Oh.
Thank you. That means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Oh my god.
They've always been clear.
Joel's had a recurrence of his tumor.
I will say
How big is it?
the gameplay parts of this always keeps me on my toes.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
Any recurrence means the
It's
chemotherapy has failed.
it's interesting because usually video games, at least to some degree, kind of teach you how to play them. And this one, because it's throwing so many different things at Dom, I would imagine that you're kind of caught off guard every once in a while because the game's a little bit kind of puts you in stuff all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
You have to steer a boat now.
There's just like I bet the real life dad was not ready for.
Yeah.
No one taught him how to have a sick child. Yeah.
No, you were underwater. You're coming out ahead.
We're bird.
Oh, your bird. Oh.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos.
Like, I wonder if this
I'm
was
scared
I
I won't be strong enough to face
letter,
the things we might have
you
to
know?
face in
Kinda
the coming
seems like
weeks
it.
and months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I remember how
This
much
therapy.
grace God gave us
That's
to
so
walk out
personal.
everything we've
Reading
already
somebody's like letter to their
never felt
partner about
completely
their
alone.
child.
And
Like,
I've never felt alone.
Ex-
No matter what comes
except like it doesn't feel personal because I forgot I wasn't the real partner. You know what I
how
mean?
this will go.
yeah, right.
It's like, oh, this is. Yeah, I'm just. We're a team. I can read this. Oh no, I'm only playing this part.
Look what God is about
Yeah.
to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I'm gonna roll up in a silent ball and wait it out. With fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
Hope so. I do not. I am fine if people have to dip and come back. You'll get a tweet. You'll get a tweet when the animals are ready. I'm so glad we hit the pet stream at the same time. We're talking personal experience narratives and trauma with Megan.
Yeah, for those who need it, we'll have pets on around 10 p.m.
Oh my god. Well, I'm excited about this. Let's go.
Hop in bed, boys.
I'm trying to fight a dragon. I'm trying to fight cancer.
Boys.
Literally.
Bed.
Fight and win.
Fight.
You know, I wish.
I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud, chat. There we go. Let's get a little cheers. Let's get the cheers going. Let's get bits going. All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fight it. We want it to go away.
Okay. This
Megan,
I
is
wanna-
this what you're back-
story.
I want to be performatively brave.
Brave knight.
Thank you for carrying it on with us.
Joel the baby?
Yes.
I
Joel the baby
was just
knight.
thinking about the elements of
But he's
religion in
also
this. None of
Joel
us
the
are
very
particularly
brave knight.
study
was
like
being
you know
chased
folklorists
by a
of
dragon.
religion or religious studies. But if anybody's doing religious studies in the chat, I'd love to hear
of the
some
streamer?
interesting interpretation connected to things like memorialization
Where does the dragon
or
live?
what Because this group,
in a
they're talking about God and
Is the
kind
dragon
of
big?
I want to say it's a broad way, but it's also clearly kind of an Abrahamic God.
Does the dragon breathe
It's
fire?
definitely an Abrahamic God, and it's definitely
Much fire.
people who are probably in a more evangelical tradition.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's from the language. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's so fascinating.
But yeah, I think when I picked out this game, I was like,
So
they are
Joel
religious.
has
Like, I'm
armor,
sure it's gonna
like,
get
Yeah.
a little
a sword and a
creepy.
shield and stuff. Ooh,
Well,
maybe
and
a
that's
spear?
okay because I think that
Yeah.
I'd
that
rather
sounds good.
lean into it and like
so
talk
Brave
about it than
Sir Joel,
not
with his
talk about it. I
sword
mean, even
and his
the other
shield
thing that I've been
and
thinking
his
about
awesome
too is
spear
I'm so curious.
and
We've been
his super
trying to say this
jumping
brings you
ability,
into the personal
was being
experience
chased
narrative,
by a
but to what
dragon
extent is
named
it generalizing
What
an
other
experience
superpowers does he
for
have?
others? Like, I do not think that
he also
everybody
has
whose child is
wings.
suffering a terminal
That's not
illness
a
has
superpower.
access to the resources
It's the
that cancer
best
hospitals
superpower.
provide
You guys know
necessarily, and
hunger
like
scenes?
what happens to the
Yeah,
people
it's kind
who
of like
have a child with
Yeah,
a
it's
terminal
kinda
illness
like-
that can't afford or can't get access to things like, oh my gosh, you got the bird.
Holy Spirit, let's go! Holy Spirit, come down! Let's go, Holy Spirit! Let's go, Holy Spirit! I was so happy to see that dove just now. Let's go, Grace! Fruits of the Holy Spirit!
And some are able to
Oh.
drive the
Oh my
dragon
gosh!
off.
And
Oh,
this
the
is
graveyard!
And if you put fire-
this is like the
Joel's
folk
been
tale
fighting this
of him,
dragon
Yeah.
for a
right? Like
long
this
time.
is the folk tale that they created about
long time.
Joel being a brave
But-
knight.
Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest. And it seems like the
Yeah,
dragon
new guy
came
neighbor
out.
hitting me with a reference to a conversation from senior year of college. So,
Just
thank you for trying to cheer me up.
that the danger was past. The dragon found his hiding spot and came after him.
Oh,
in
oh,
the
crap,
cave.
crap. What?
Death Loris says that, Megan, you're gonna hear her cult of individualism in America and healthcare delivery experiences at the American Folklore
Oh
Society.
my god.
Please. If you want to see some great art, please
Right.
at me or email me. There's
Can't kill
a restaurant in town who actually just paid a
But it's the best
muralist
part of
to
this.
do something that
God
says like
fights for Joel. He fights
hair
that
cost
dragon
is
cancer
a
right with
human
Joel.
right. Like
And we
share
know that
your
God-
prices now. So whoever's working on healthcare,
That's
Oh.
grace.
Holy Spirit, you need to come back. Oh my god. This enemy is OP. Oh!
Dad's here.
Dad! Oh, this is Tim from church.
Oh my god!
Of course, God fought for Tim too. Tim fought so well,
Let's go.
so brave, and so strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. But we know that Tim's in heaven and that he's with God and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim getting
Tim's got an actual health bar.
Oh, and now the dragon's here. Closer.
This sounds like Theoden is gonna lead us to Minas Tirith with this music.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the ruin of the world's ending?
Oh no!
Tim's in
At least he
heaven.
has-
Tim's in
at least
heaven.
he has ascended.
I didn't beat the dragon. Well,
And you only
think
have
you've done
half
it,
a
Dom.
heart.
I
Yeah.
think that's kind of the point here.
I guess I'm saying that out loud. Just let
That
me.
was a really interesting experience of like being submerged as dad and playing the game like
Ryan.
it's almost like playing
Ryan, get
over
in
and
the
over
boat.
in his head or something. I'm not sure.
This is like a nightmare.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to, you'll drown.
Oh,
Ugh.
We're already
has anybody
drowning.
seen His House, the horror movie that came out?
We might.
How can you sit
We
there like
we
that?
might be watching it soon, right, Daisy?
Fear doesn't help.
Yeah, I
anything.
would. I really want to watch it. It just reminds me of this. Only it's a horror movie about
Neither does false
like a
hope.
refugee experience.
Yeah.
And I'm not despairing.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
How can you
it's
say
actually
false hope?
good.
You're
I really
You're
recommend
missing
watching
your
it. But it's
oars.
one of it's like
And
a
you don't even know where
tearjerker
you're
horror
going.
movie though.
And yet you're so sure
And
you're
it
gonna
reminds
get
me
there.
a lot
Better
of this in
than
terms
drowning.
of making,
Well,
trying
enjoy floating
to
on the
say
surface if you
something
want.
about personal experience and
There's
trauma.
nothing
Yeah.
deep
about
That
drowning.
movie is
Just
well
get in the boat.
You have to let me feel
Whoever
this.
wants to write that paper about Get
Someone
Out
has to.
and
That's
all
not
those
fair.
forms of film.
I
right
love
now.
him as much as
Yeah.
you do.
There's nothing deep about.
really
There's
good.
nothing
We
deep
believe
about
we're
drowning.
going to be
I love.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still moved by that.
Yeah.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat. Damn. Someone should have told me that when I was 19. What the hell?
Yeah. Dang.
Again, if you have to take off and come back for pets, I get it.
Yeah. We'll take our break pretty soon.
Okay, Jolie.
Oh my god.
And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead. Not there.
Our scheduled break
With you.
is in like a minute. We don't have.
Please.
I mean, we can get to a better point in the game, but I want to share that. Oh,
I think it's not that I can't turn up Megan. I cannot turn down this game. And I don't know if it's on purpose or what, but it is just a baby crying in my ears.
oh,
End of it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
oh.
All right, that emotionally affected me. I needed that. Holy crap.
Peace. Oh,
Yeah, that was the most intense thing I played in a game in
Back of the
years.
boat.
This is a real
Because even when
parable,
Jesus
unlike
said,
the
"Let's go to
fake
the other
Stanley
side of the
parable.
Yeah.
lake," his
yeah. The
disciples
Stanley
thought
parable
he
was
gonna
like
just let them
thought it was
die.
smart. This is like real life parable.
This is a real parable. This is definitionally a parable.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in California.
It's making me miss my parents.
Aww.
So, now that we're in California, how much longer to San Francisco?
About 3.5 hours, bud.
Oh.
Maybe like 5 minutes.
Nope, nope, babe.
I
He
think
said
that
30.
people
We must
who,
do what he says.
like don't play video games a lot don't get to see this part of video games.
Yes.
That
Yes.
really slow narrative.
The how immersive it is.
Yeah, I think that that's like so special about this medium that people don't get. They think that you're just like fighting people all the time or something, but it's these moments where like Dom is just
Good joke, King
sitting
Isaac.
in the space and we're just hearing the story
Eliza, was that too
together.
loud for you?
Yeah.
And
Oh, sorry,
that's
kiddo.
what people
Not
don't
too loud.
get a chance to see all the time.
Honestly, I've never watched anybody live stream a game. I've been on live stream.
Other than Folkwise, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you guys didn't watch the game part. I come for the interviews.
Oh wow, cool. Hey, that's cool though. You come for the interviews?
I come for the interviews.
Well, I mean, and this is like, you know, not every
Where am I
video
going?
game
Where am
is
I
like
going?
this, right? And
Yeah.
some of them, the cool part is the extended narrative. You know, it's like watching a whole TV series. You know, because
Yeah.
you spend 40 hours in the game or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Or they're
Yeah.
reading an intense book.
yeah,
The side conversation and part of that is a really interesting way to process all of the information that's coming at you in this form.
Joel died.
yeah.
Everyone does eventually, I suppose.
Good point having fun about forcing attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus loves me.
Can we end?
Loves Joel.
Can we end on Jesus Loves Me guitar?
Yes, Jesus loves Joel.
He loves Joe so much. Oh, he loves Joe.
The Bible tells me so.
He loves Joel, and we all love Joel.
Wow, look at that.
Wow. Are we in heaven now, looking down?
Are we
I don't
God?
know. You kind of are when you play a game to some degree. A little bit.
That sounds like someone who plays a lot of Minecraft.
That's
Jesus
true.
wept for Lazarus.
You found me.
5 minutes later, he raised Lazarus from the dead.
Come on. So yeah, are we cutting here or what?
I think this is a good place to cut before we get enwrapped in the next scene.
Yes.
I was gonna say, if you want coherent answers in any of the next part of this.
Yeah, I know we need to like.
God, okay. I have to say, as a video game, I don't want to make it sound like it's a bad game because the actual point and click parts are like kind of whatever. But that I'm learning that is not the point of this game. The point is to have a POV of grief, and if I'm just measuring it as an immersive experience, holy shit, I have been grieving for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to?
I love this stream for as sad as it's been. Okay, we keep rambling. Let's take a break, everybody.
We need a break. Be back with animals. We'll be back with cute animals.
On many levels. Making quotes helped me to get a sense of my own space, sense of finding my way, sense of really working my way out of Lazarus.